In Movies and Money, Steven Spielberg's West Side Story dances onto the big screen this weekend.
Are you ready? Tonight is about family. The first gringo boy who smiles at you.
I never seen you before. I'm not Puerto Rican.
Is that okay?
Let's bring in our film critic, Erik Childress. Hello, Erik.
Hi, Angie.
I know you are eager to tell us about this one, Erik.
Well, there's no point bearing the lead on this one, Angie, because I absolutely loved it. Now, Steven Spielberg being my favorite filmmaker notwithstanding, this is just a triumphant remake all around. Well, Spielberg not only shows loving tribute to the beloved original, but I think improves upon it in many respects. Now, I often refer to Robert Wise and Jerome Robbins' 1961 film as a backlot musical, but this version opens up so much, allowing the camera to move in and out of the numbers, giving the performers some welcome geography, and it's like watching a living, breathing production that is more thrilling than any stage or backlot could provide. Now, the casting of Rachel Ziegler in her first role as Maria is a genuine find, as is Mike Feist and David Alvarez as the charismatic leaders of the respective gangs. They are all extraordinary, but the performer everyone is likely to be talking about is Ariana DeBose, who has been in the ensemble of Hamilton and last year's Netflix musical The Prom. She is dynamite, stepping into the role that Rita Moreno made famous 60 years ago, and every step she makes is a showstopper, whether she is singing, dancing, or in any of her big dramatic moments. Of course, speaking of Rita Moreno, it's evident that Spielberg was not going to make this film without her being an intimate part of it. Not only does he give her the role of Tony's shopkeeper friend, but along with screenwriter Tony Kushner, beefs up her backstory, gives her a time capsule moment where she literally rescues the character she played in the original, and finally gives her one of the film's signature songs, and I literally skipped a breath in the theater when it happened.
It's reported nearly half the population has yet to return to movie theaters. How is that affecting the industry?
Yes, and this is what the industry has been struggling with. Though the pandemic is affecting mostly the unvaccinated at this point, attendance has only really returned for films with namesakes and universes attached to them, and even they haven't all been revived with pre-pandemic attendance, although that may change next week. Now, many have gotten used to the concept of waiting a few weeks for these films to be available at home for a price, and like many of the most successful films this year, this will have a 45-day theatrical window. Now, the ultimate numbers on West Side Story may reside on just how much it is able to resonate with a younger audience who have certainly been prone to turn up to Romeo and Juliet-inspired stories in the past. It will be number one this weekend, but with how much? Now, before 2020 and definitely pre-Cats, December was becoming a place where musicals were beginning to flourish again. Mary Poppins Returns in 2018 and The Greatest Showman in 2017, not to mention Oscar favorites La La Land and Les Miserables. Now, those films all grossed between 148 and 175 million. So the hope is between the name recognition of Spielberg, the title itself, and its inevitable trip through award season, this could be the event film that will get more adults back in the theater.
Movie fans and movie critics are looking ahead to the awards season. The Chicago Film Critics Association is now in the middle of voting and will reveal nominations and winners next week. Where do you think West Side Story fits into the Oscar picture?
Well, it's still early, Angie. I do have to say that I believe it to be the frontrunner going forward.
Thank you so much, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.